G'day everyone, nice to see you all in my kitchen again. Today we're going to be cooking an old school Bulgarian beef stew. It's called a Gyuvetch. It was developed by monks from the Rila monastery in Bulgaria. It's a very old recipe, but a very good recipe. You're going to love this one. Check it out. I've got a lovely side of topside here, about 1 kilo of that. You'll notice some bacon here as well. That's my own addition. It's not in the traditional monastic recipe. I just like bacon and I think it's going to add some nice smokiness and depth of flavour. So the first thing to do is dice up your meat and get it ready for browning. Okay, so with today's dish, we're going to be cooking it on the stove and in the oven. So make sure you get a nice casserole dish. Today I'm using a tagine. I just love the way this thing keeps the moisture in the food, and I really do end up with really good results with my stews. Make sure your beef is nice and dry. You don't want it too moist, or otherwise it's not going to really brown very well. That meat's looking really brown and crispy and actually quite spectacular. Look, when I say brown the meat, I'm not mucking around. That is the result that I'm after. So let's get that batch off onto a plate with some kitchen paper so we can drain the excess oil. We'll get another batch of beef on there, and then we'll keep repeating the steps until the meat is all finished, and we'll move on to the next stage. While the meat's browning in the tagine, we may as well not be lazy, and we may as well dice our onion for the next step. Right, so that's our onion diced up right there. Now we're going to add the rest of the beef back to the tagine. We're going to add the onions to that. We're going to add about 2.5 cups of beef stock and about 3 tablespoons of paprika. Okay, so that's all in there. We've stirred it up and combined it really well. We're going to bring that up to the boil. Probably will take about 5 minutes. While that's happening, we're going to prepare the rest of our vegetables for later on. Okay, brilliant, that's looking really good. One thing I did forget before was the garlic. Again, not a monastic authentic ingredient, but I like it. I'm adding in 1 tablespoon now. Then you're going to want to add your mushrooms and also 1 cup of rice. I've gone for the long grain variety. Made a bit of a meal of that, didn't I? Everything's combined really well now. I'm going to put the lid on. I'm going to turn the stove down to a gentle simmer, and I'm going to leave that for about 15 minutes. So I'll see you in a bit. Now we're going to add our tomatoes. We're going to add the olives, the capsicum, and we're going to add some butter. I've gone for about 3 tablespoons here. Oh yeah, also about 1 tablespoon of sugar. Mix all of that in really, really well now. Okay, add a little bit of salt. About, say, 1 tablespoon's worth. Give it another bit of a mix. Cover it up, and it's now ready for the oven. So in she goes. We're looking at about half an hour on 180 degrees. Take a seat, relax, because when we come back, we're going to be eating like Bulgarian royalty. She's a good one, this Gyuvetch. Okay, so that's been in there for a half an hour now, and I believe it's going to be ready. One thing when you take it out, just protect your hands really well, because that thing is going to be really hot. Oh yeah! Very exciting. Get a bit of everything on the spoon. I'll tell you what, you can have your beef bourguignons, you can have your Irish stew. I'm taking Gyuvetch. This Bulgarian stew right here, this is stunning. Look, I think if you're a monk, you've taken a vow of celibacy, and you need to basically find new ways of stimulating and getting pleasure in your life. And this stew right here, that's almost better than sex. And now, I know I'm going to get paid out for saying that, but the Bulgarian monks, let me tell you right now, they're onto something. That is a ripper. Look, I don't really want to talk all that much more at the moment because I want to keep eating. This is just too good for words. Look, until next week on My Suburban Kitchen, enjoy your cooking, enjoy your Gyuvetch, and try this one out. You seriously won't be disappointed. This is brilliant.